So DH100 trace DMC. This thing has got like 1,000,001 names. DMC 100 denotes the size of the engine. It's like a little knockoff of a Honda, made by I don't know whether you can see it clearly, by the Daelim Corporation Limited, 1986 model. Displacement is 97 cm. That's 100 cc. So this is a South Korean DC 6 volt. So this is a South Korean knockoff of a Honda, like a C90 or one of those. The reason I bought it, I just like the shape of it. It's got a classic shape of a, I think Honda made the MB5. Is it the MB5, the little two-stroke 50cc? There's a group that meets, Moto Europa, that meets second weekend of every month, and there's a gentleman who has one. Yeah, so I saw this on Marketplace. Oh God. And dinero no bueno. I decided, let me jump on it. Right now, the only thing, I have a scooter, I have a Bergman. So I wanted to get it's always good to have something you can shift. Maybe you might meet a girl or meet somebody you wanna. Wait, you always gotta be a girl. Yeah, I mean, definitely a girl. I ain't teaching no dude how to ride, man. Hell with that, man. Teaching no dude, man. Man. Yeah, nah. I mean, you might always need something you can shift. You can teach somebody to ride. Even me, I like to shift once in a while. I don't know. When you have a motorcycle that is not manual shift, you feel like you're missing something. Even though this has got that Humpty. They love this thing in what is this, in Vietnam and all those places. I can see there's a leak right there. Shit, I hope I'm not ruining that. I hope I'm not putting pressure on that, but it's a piece of wood. You shouldn't be putting any pressure on it. I hope I'm not putting pressure on it, and then fuck me, but I doubt it. I think I just gotta, yeah. So anyway, so I replaced tires on it. So yeah, they love these things in Southeast Asia. I don't know, I guess that maybe you can wear them. I don't know, you can maybe shift with high heels. I don't know what the hell. I guess you can shift with any kind of a shoe, because you don't have to stick your foot. You don't have to stick your foot in there. You can have boots, slippers, everything. But I don't know. To me, that's I can never figure out how to use it. I think Ichi Boots had one of these, and she was trying to figure out how to use it. I can never figure out how to use it. Anyway, so yeah, so that's my little Daelim Superhawk. Bought it on Marketplace. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that plug, the way it's sitting. I don't know. I doubt I'm putting any pressure on it. Anyway, we shall. If it was with a piece of wood, it's gonna dig into the piece of wood. I got it all set up with this is my Humpty with a Harbor Freight transmission jack. This is my Humpty setup. I could have done a better job. Strapped it up with this. It's mad ghetto, y'all. It's mad ghetto, y'all. I got the jack back there. This is mad ghetto, y'all. This thing barely wears anything. It doesn't weigh much, and the setup is still ghetto. So imagine trying to lift a Goldwing. I'll be there for a whole year trying to do that shit. So anyway, yeah, I was thinking about replacing these little cheesy little things, but I'll see. But I gotta get 6 volt. That's the thing with this thing. You gotta be careful with the 6 volt. I checked the bulb. I took off one. I might just clean it up a little bit. I might clean up the inside of that. You can see it's kind of cloudy. Yeah, you can see it's cheesy. I might just have to make this stronger. Yeah, but forks don't leak. Little horn right there. 86, you can see the VIN, made in Korea. Yeah, it's a plate. That's a plate there. Gross vehicle weight is 377 pounds. It's a light. You can lift it up. You can even lift it up the whole thing yourself. I haven't even tested that. Yeah, we can see very simple motorcycle. That's I got it pinched on the thing. That's a rear brake. That's the engine right there. Little carburetor right there. The petcock, I think the guy replaced the petcock. It had been taken to a gentleman before. He replaced the petcock. Made in Japan. I don't know what it says. Made in Japan. I don't know who made the carburetor. I don't know whether it's kaolin. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's a box in there. A little bit of a cracky engine right there. Transmission and engine right there. 100cc spark plug. Yeah. So not a bad little bike. Not a bad little bike. Like I said, I just wanted something I can shift. I like the lines on it. I'm into 50cc. Not that I'm into, I don't know much about it, but I read a lot of 50cc racing stuff, and I like the lines of it. That's why I bought it. I like the lines. You can see the tank has got rusted, but I just like the lines of it. The clean lines. Yep. So that's what it is. So I had the tires installed. People ride. I don't know how people do this. The tires were as old as the motorcycle. Were for me from the 80s. I don't know why people risk. Why the gentleman before, I think he bought it just to learn how to ride. I don't know why I risk it. Why I risk riding with old tires. I bought this ones from I think it was a Chap or something, some website, and they're pretty decent. Came by quick. They are Duro. They're kind of Duro. I hope this is not leaking. I hope not. Seems to be holding here. The guy, I took it to the shop to replace the tires. I don't mess with tires. Trying to replace them. You're gonna kill yourself. It's not worth it. I took it to a guy, but then he busted the. I got a buddy of mine who has a tire shop. He busted the tubes though. He's a extremely good mechanic, but I think the dude is an extremely good mechanic. But I think the dude is hyper. The man is hyper. He just does some weird shit. I mean, he just. I worked with him for a few. I needed money, man. I worked with him for a few days, and I was like, nah, he's no, nah, man. I'd rather work at Walmart. Some people you work with, and they're just, I don't know, they're either hyper or something is up with them. I don't know. Somebody could be hyper. You're like, nah, it ain't my cup of tea. That's not my cup. That's not my cup of tea. Yeah, some people you just rather be friends than try to work with them. Some people are just hyper. I don't like working with hyper people. They scare the shit out of me. Because I don't know, they just scare the shit out of me. I don't know. I guess I'm that kind of personality where I don't, hyper people scare the shit out of me. They just, it's not my thing. But anyway, so yeah, he replaced that. He's a pretty chill dude. He replaced that. And like I said, yeah, you can be friends with somebody, but working with somebody, being around somebody for 8 hours, that can take its toll on you. You gotta be, yeah. Nah, like I said, if I'm not a friend, I don't mind, but nah, I don't wanna work with. I don't do hyper. Yeah, so that's my little thing right there. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, wash it a little bit. I gotta take care of this plastic. This piece of plastic is messed up right there, and you see some of this. It's got little pieces of. Some of these grommets are worn out, so there are little plastic pieces that go there. Let me show you. So those are the pieces of plastic that go on the sides. You can see Superhawk. You can see Superhawk right there. Yeah. So these grommets the grommets on the plastic little tabs are kind of worn out, and these ones can fly off. So I just gotta figure out a way of when I put them in, how I can put them in without some, like one side sticks well. I think this side is good because you can see this one's the grommets are in good shape, but the other side doesn't stick so well. This is a spring I added just for the rear brake so that it springs back. This spring right here, I added that. That's like I think that's a spring from a clutch for a Volvo. And it is kickstart, and it's kind of weird. I was trying to start it the other day. I didn't figure out you gotta figure out the process. So it's a kickstart. Yeah, so I'm gonna just clean it up a little bit right now, and then I'm gonna put the tires back on. I have had the tires off for a little while. Yesterday I did I did the douche. I did the Uber. Yeah, but Uber, man, Uber sucks most cock, man. There's no money in Uber, but I might have to go do some today. So let me put in a few hours cleaning it up, and then we'll take it from there. All right. I washed it a little bit. Still haven't put the tires on. It's been a couple of days now. Yeah, kind of laziness. I mean, put a few hours cleaning up in here where the tire was, you know, up in that area over there, cleaning it up a little bit. So tomorrow, inshallah, hopefully I put the tires back on. Gotta figure out how to take this seat off. Gotta get there and fix this panel. There's a loose panel over here, and it's making the panel on this side, because this one's supposed to hook up to that. So I gotta figure that out. Glue it. It looks like it's been glued before. I gotta figure that out. Yeah. Took out the headlight. That's a headlight right there. That's a bulb. It's a 6 volt, so I gotta order that one from Amazon. That's a little place where it goes. That's a headlight. Cleaned up the headlight on the inside. This is some of the hardware from what I took out. So I just cleaned it up nice, trying to make it look nice. Wrap the drum brakes in the bag. I don't want them getting wet. Clean these ones up. I took them apart, cleaned them up a little bit. You know, so it's a wiring for the headlight. Yeah, so we'll clean it up now. So tomorrow I install the tires. I install the wheels, and yeah, and then hopefully get that bulb from Amazon. Get the let me cut off the, let me not show my plate. I don't want any perverts, sickos and deviants coming after me. So yeah, so tomorrow do that, and then order that bulb, get it from Amazon. The only problem is this is a 6 volt system, so it's hard to get bulbs for, it's hard to get 12 6 volt bulbs. So I order some, even I was trying to get some of this, and I'd have to get some ones with 12, I'd have to get someone with 6 volts, but I found a couple of bulbs. I'm gonna order them online, see how that goes. Yeah, so this is a simple bike. Like I said, you can get into motorcycling for cheap. You don't have to go crazy. See, this is I bought this for $500. It runs. The only thing you needed was tires. At that price point, you're not gonna buy anything with it. You're gonna have to replace something. So once you do the math, you put the registrations and all that in there, you know, tires and all that. By the time you finish up, you're close to maybe $1,000. And then somebody calling me. Give me 1 minute. Probably a scammer, man. Everybody's a scammer in America, man. What happened to this country, man? Everybody's a scammer. But anyway, so I'm gonna fix that up. Let me go douche the Uber. Let me do the Uber. Douche. Get that. Yeah, so $500, $1,000, and you're riding a motorcycle. I mean, it's only 100cc. It's a piece of crap, little 100cc. You're not gonna get on the highway with this, but you can teach yourself how to. You can teach yourself how to ride for $1,000, and it's not a big deal. For $1,000, you can teach yourself how to ride a motorcycle. Yeah. So now I was watching some guys walking by. I think they're trying to sell something. Salespeople. Anyway, let them go knock on the door. I ain't gonna answer the door anyway. Yeah, so let me see where they go. Yeah, so for $1,000 you can let me get back what I was doing. Gotta pack up a few things. For $1,000 you can ride. You know, you're gonna, man, he doesn't have a quick shifter. Man, who is a quick shifter, man? I need a quick shifter, man. Where's the TFT screen, man? Man, it doesn't have rider modes, man. What the hell is this thing called choke, man? I don't know about that, man. It doesn't have rider modes, man. Yeah, you don't have to have rider modes. You don't have to have traction control. 100cc, what do you need traction control for? Doesn't have to have a TFT screen. You can ride. $1,000, registration, insurance. You can ride. I mean, it might not be take you on the highway, but it will take you around. So let's stop with the shenanigans. Man, where's the TFT screen, man? I don't know about that, man. I need a TFT screen. Man, I need rider modes, man. Yeah, the only thing you need is ABS. ABS is useful. But other than that, no, you don't need any more. Maybe, like I said, ABS. And that's, ABS, and that's about it. You don't need any other stuff. Any other, maybe a 350cc if you want to get on the highway. In America, you need at least a 300. 250 might struggle a little bit, but depending on how much you weigh. If you don't weigh much, you can get away with a 250. Yeah, but 300cc, I had a Ninja 300 already for a long time. Yeah, that's all you need. You don't need to. I need what is it called? I'm even getting myself all confused. Man, I need rider aids, man. I need a TFT screen, man. I need a 6-axis IMU, man. Guess what? I need a 6-axis IMU. I can't ride without a 6-axis IMU. I need a quick shifter. Yeah, man, quick shifter. Anyway, let me quit running my mouth. Catch you later.